Today I'm going to be talking about Rebound by Kwame Alexander. This is a fiction book written in poetic form or in verse, set in the late 1980s. If you like sports novels, you will love this book. It is about a teenage boy named Charlie who is just a normal kid and does normal things like play basketball and hang out with his friends until the death of his father. This event causes him to stop acting like himself. He went from an active kid who had a good relationship with his mom to an argumentative, lazy kid who only read comic books all day. The summer he planned with his friends gets ruined when he steals from an old lady and gets caught, which forces his mother to send him to his grandparents' house for the summer. This actually turned into a good thing because when he arrives at his grandparents, he meets his cousin Roxy, who teaches him how to play basketball again, which he then starts using as a way to relieve stress, and he says, find his smile again. After a whole summer of playing basketball with Roxy and learning from his grandparents, he comes back as a whole new kid. The arguments with his mother stop, he starts living a more balanced and active lifestyle, and all his friendships become stronger. The conflict of the story is a person versus self between the protagonist, Charlie, and himself. You can find some aspects of person versus person throughout the story between Charlie and his mom. The actual conflict is that Charlie needs to find himself through the death of one of his best friends, role models, and one of the biggest people in his life, which is his father. The conflict between Charlie and his mom are just arguments about little things that Charlie is being stubborn about. The main theme of this book is to persevere through hard times. You can clearly see the theme throughout the book because the author shows every time Charlie perseveres and works hard, good things come out of it in some form every time. The prime example of this is that he could have given up and chosen to live the lifestyle he was living before he went to his grandparents' house, grieving all day, but because he persevered, it allowed him to take his life back in control and start overall improving as a person. Kwame Alexander uses a lot of similes, metaphors, personification, and onomatopoeia. Some examples are, it was the summer of 1988 when basketball gave me wings. The author does this to set the mood of the book, which starts as a glum and sad mood in the beginning, but then turns into an accomplished and happy mood. I would recommend this book for any teenagers who like sports in general. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars, and only not a 5-star because it does not have a lot of emotional depth, when he talks about why he stops doing things because it reminds him of his dad. He doesn't say why it reminds him of his dad. He just say it reminds him of his dad. And yeah, that's my book review about Rebound by Kwame Alexander.